So we're gonna perform how to use the gait belt. When I first come in the room, I'm gonna perform hand hygiene and provide patient privacy by closing the door or the curtain. I'm then gonna introduce myself to the patient and ask for 2 forms of identification. And I'm gonna explain to the patient what we're here to do. I'm then going to make sure that the bed is locked in the lowest position, and I'm going to sit the patient up into a semi-Fowler's position. Before anything else, you would check to make sure that the patient either has non-slip socks on or shoes for traction on the ground. And I'm then gonna ask the patient to lift this leg and hold onto the rail with this arm, and we're gonna turn her on her side. And we're gonna slide her and help her sit up. You ask the patient, how do you feel?
I feel good.
Okay, if the patient didn't feel good, or they felt dizzy, you would lay the patient back down and get a set of vital signs. Since she feels okay, we're then gonna check her strength in her knees and her feet. Can you push out and push down? And if the patient didn't have enough strength to do that, we would lay the patient back down and get a second provider to help. Since the patient feels okay, we're gonna then take our gait belt and wrap it around the patient's waist. And when you do this, you wanna make sure that it's not loose fitting, but it's not too tight. You need to be able to put 2 fingers through the belt. And so I can put 2 fingers through the belt. I'm gonna explain to the patient that we're gonna do a rocking back and forth motion, and on the count of 3, she's going to use her arm strength to lift herself up, and I'm gonna use the belt to help lift her. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How do you feel?
I feel good.
She feels good, so we're then going to make sure that the wheelchair is locked into place. And we're gonna do a pivoting motion. And then I'm gonna ask her to hold on to the sides. This is why the wheelchair needs to be locked, and she's going to sit down. I'm gonna check to see if her back is flush with the back of the wheelchair, and since it is, I can take the gait belt off of her. And I can slide that out from behind. I'm then gonna ask the patient if she needs anything, give her a call light, her table or the phone, anything that she might need in reach. And then I'm going to perform hand hygiene before exiting.